What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Creative. Go ahead, sit with me. We are back at it again to do what? To create something great. Now, today I'm super excited what I'm bringing forth to y'all. This is our momentum scanner that we've been creating for a while now. And what you're looking at, this is the output of a momentum scanner that checks the S&P 500 every 60 seconds and it's looking for momentum plays using 3 scanners. And I just ran it before I started recording these videos. And as you can see, we do have one momentum play here, and we have a couple others that are close, right? Whether it be volume and VWAP, that's the line, or VWAP and RSI. But in order to be a momentum breakout setup, we're looking for all 3. And don't worry, we're going to get into all of it as we do break down our scanner. So here's the Python file that we have created in order to have our scanner done. Now let's go over our libraries that we're using. I'm using the data class library to be able to keep everything clean, right? And we're also going to be using the request library for our APIs. I'm also going to be using the .env library in order to bring in the API keys. And we're going to be using this rich library here in order to have the smooth looking terminal that you just were privy to. Now, let's go ahead and go over our filters, where I'm only using 3. That's it. The first is going to be the volume spike. What I'm looking for is that the volume is 2.5 times the average. This tells us that big players are interested. The next thing that we're going to be looking for is that the price is above the VWAP, right? Why? Is because I'm only looking for bullish setups. And then the next thing, last thing that we're going to be looking for is that RSI is between 30 and 70. Reason being so is because that lets us know that we have that momentum is building and it hasn't run out of steam yet. So now let's go to where the magic happens in the actual Python file. That's going to be starting at line 265, right? So you see this right here, this little one line, right, is letting us know that if the price is above the VWAP. It checks it to make sure that if it's greater than the VWAP in one line, and that's where one of our first filters is coming into place. Next, what we're going to be looking at is this volume spike threshold, right? Is the current volume 2 times the average, and it does it in this one line right here. And then the last thing that we're going to be checking for is the RSI, right? So it's RSI high, RSI low. Is RSI between 30 and 70? That's it. So 3 booleans, and all these, if all these 3 are true, excuse me, that's our momentum play, right? Now, being able to go to line 106, let's just jump there, right? So you'll see it here. If all 3 are true, then that's our momentum play. So as you can see, AEP is going to be our only momentum play that we were able to find. And reason being so is because it's a little bit later in the day. So I'm not going to hold you. I'm kind of expecting that. If I was going to run it a little bit earlier, we would have seen top 12. But right now, it is later in the day. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I am recording this. So let's go ahead and jump over to TradingView. TradingView is a platform that allows us to be able to gauge and look at the charts visually, right? So now I'm looking at AEP, which is the American Electrical Company. So you see this volume spike right here. This is what our momentum momentum scanner was able to find, right? So this momentum play is something that the scanner was able to find, and it's always nice to be able to compare it and to see how well it works. So let's go ahead and jump back to our scanner, and what I want to do is run one with y'all live so we can, don't do that. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to run a quick scan before. Beautiful. Come back here. I'm going to run the momentum scanner one more time. Again, this is something that works when the market is open, when the market is not open, and allows us to be able to bring in SPY, which is the top 500 companies, QQQ. I want to look at that price, and IWM as well. So I'm going to do a quick scan. And what it's going to do is pick the 31 most liquid stocks out of the S&P 500, and then it's going to rank it for us. So again, it's a little bit later in the day, so I'm not expecting that much. But right now, we do have Bank of America, BAC, that has 2 out of the 3, and everybody else only has 1. So Again, I want y'all to remember to be able to do your own research, right? Just because we're bringing information to you doesn't mean it's not warranted for you to do your own research. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It is your boy Creative. I'll be back at it again with another episode.